Conquering Mount Scrapmore with Brenda. I'm Brenda, and it's another episode of Blue Monday. Yay, Blue Monday. Today, we're going to be working on a Blue Scotty Dog. Now, a dog block has been requested by viewers for months, and I haven't done one now. And I thought, okay, we better get it done, but it has to be in blue because we're working on Blue Monday. Blue Monday is I am overwhelmed with blue scraps, and I have to go through them before they can fit in the bin. And I thought, okay, I'm going to make a whole bunch of blocks, enough blocks to make a charity quilt, and then we're going to donate it to charity. So you guys can use whatever colors you want. If you're overrun with red or whatever, it's all good. But I'm using up my blues, therefore Blue Monday. Now, the quilt behind me, before we get too far into this, is out of this book called Quilt Lovely by Jen Kingwell. And it is her Mrs. Bannister star that makes a pillow. I don't know if you can see that really well, but I have changed it up and made a quilt. So I haven't decided, because it's all Star Wars fabric, I haven't decided whether it's Mrs. Bannister Star Wars or Jen Kingwell meets the Force. I haven't decided how to name this quilt yet, but my oldest daughter has already made claim to it. So, oh well, at least she loves my quilt, so I can't say too much. Now, before we forget, I want to do a shout out. Amanda Castor at Material Girls. I just have enjoyed her channel very much. And guys, I want you to go over there and check her out. If you like what you see there, give her hit that subscribe button and tell her that Brenda from Conquering Mount Scrapmore sent you. She doesn't know the shout out is coming, but it's been wonderful following her along on her YouTube channel. Now, you got to get into the show notes because they're cutting instructions for this, and not only the cutting instructions, you're going to have all the other things now I'm going to talk about besides Amanda's YouTube channel called Material Girls. The Chaos Sew Along is coming along when we're filming this. I'm not sure when it's going to drop, but it will be next. And this is going to be a fun sew along where you get to use your scraps up, and any color and every color will go into it. It's going to be fun. It's a good scrap buster to know. And none of the pieces are going to be very big, but it will make a queen size quilt when you're done, right? So there will be subunits that you have to make along the way and all this stuff, right? So the subunits will be 4.5 inches square unfinished, or 4.5 by 8.5. So it's going to be a little bit larger pieces, which is okay. This is what we need to do. Facebook group, we have a warm, welcoming, fun group. We do all the same things Facebook groups do. We have several community chats that are attached, and the people in there are just having a blast. We do fabric exchanges, we do recipes, we do free patterns, we do, oh my goodness, all sorts of stuff. Plus, we have a sewing room, virtual sewing room in Discord for the Facebook group members, and people are joining there, and they're just having a great time in there. So it's lots of fun, place to come hang out. We also have the Zoom sew dates from now until the end of December. Like I said, I don't know when this will drop, but I haven't looked at 2025 yet, and once we're there, we will put those dates in as well, so that because we're gonna have fun. We have fun with those Zoom sew days. We just have a blast with them, and I get to do a lot of sewing, and hopefully I get to chat with everyone too. That's my goal. So I try and bring something that's not going to take up too much of my brain, so that I'm not like concentrating too hard. But if you're coming to the sew date and you don't feel like sewing and you want to bring your crocheting, bring it. It's all good. We can hang out. It's all fine. The last thing is share, like, and subscribe. We're hoping that the word is out on us that we're giving away free patterns to everybody, and the gills, if they want to make charity quilts with any of the free patterns that are on my channel, they're more than welcome to do that. Also, speaking of gills, I speak for free to quilting gills and quilting groups, and we talk about elements of design, we talk about using your scraps, we talk about making charity quilts, and I give a sneak peek as to what is coming up on our YouTube channel, just so that they know what other cute little blocks are coming out. So I think that's it. Yes, come on in. Let's get to the viewer requested Scotty Dog, Blue Scotty Dog. Okay. Okay, so the first thing we got to do is our half square triangles. Now I have used the easy angle ruler to do mine because it's just easier. It's just easier. I have given you the cutting instructions for the traditional one, and you need these to finish at 2.5 inches or you need these unfinished at 2.5 inches, right, to make this block work. And let's see, there we go. We had a lot of fun with this one. People have asked for it, and I forgot to do it, and I was like, oh, they forgot. Oh no, I forgot to do this. Oh no. But anyways, I now remembered. I'm good. I'm good. I've remembered it now. There. There we go. There. Yeah, this is based on a 25 patch, and I thought that would be so easy to do, and then just put a little frame around it. So I could have actually called it Scotty Dog and a Blue Scotty Dog in a frame, but you guys get the idea. It says if you didn't want the frame, you could just do it without the frame, and it would be a 10.5 inch block. But I'm working on everything here is a 12.5, so I get a charity quilt out of it. And I'm going to trim those dog ears off right away. There we go. I got pulled some fun neutrals out of here too, so I figured, well, I got a couple I got a plain one, a floor one, a music one, and, you know, just all over the place. You gotta have fun with your neutrals, right? Sometimes a neutral will make or break the project. Sometimes it might not be light enough. Sometimes it might be too dark. Sometimes it might be, and I'm just going to put these in just like so. Now there are 3 around here. Whoops, and it goes into a box. Makes a box around this block. Okay. Here. Does that look like a dog? No, not yet. Okay. There we go. And last up. There. There we go. So you can kind of see it. No, not yet. Okay, we'll get there. It'll be fine. So what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna sew our pieces together, and you take your time in lining them up. Now I laid out. There's a lot going on in this block because I made my neutrals all over the place as well, right? So I decided I wanted to have some fun neutrals and get some fun stuff going here too. There. There we go. Just roll that under. Yeah, Scotty dogs are actually the easiest to make out of all the dogs. Right? I mean, it's okay. Now I'm going to believe that I have done this correctly, so I'm just going to open this up and put the next block row in, just like so. If you're doing a Scotty Dog quilt, of course, you might want, you know, more variety in your blues or, you know, whatever. That's okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Now I should have told you that we checked them, but okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to check this, make sure everything's going the right way. And the dog's tail is up, right? Turned up. And So we're there so far. We're so far so good, right? There we go. And line this up. There. I love a webbing technique. It just makes everything so much easier for me. Especially when you're doing a lot of blocks. Let's say you had a whole stack of these, right? You would want to use a webbing technique just to keep you in order of where you need to be, right? You know, or something of that nature. Okay, there we go. Again, put this under. I should probably have a leader under here. There, now let's get to this. There we go. And another low volume. Now I count low volumes as the color behind, right? I mean, that gives me my first clue that it could be a low volume or light. And depending on how busy it is, I mean, some low volumes are better than others, right? Because, like, for instance, this is a better low volume than something like this, right? Where this is pretty much neutral, right? Okay, so let's get these all sewn together. That's what I like about this Scotty Dog is that they're all there. Yes. Now, I just slip mine open just like so. And I'm going to turn all my seams up, going this way. There we go. Nesting all my seams one way. Okay. There we go. Now, the next one will go down, and the bottom goes up. Why do I have a blue dot? Oh, well. I must have touched my pen at some point, because it's always giving me grief. Okay, there we go. There we go, under. There. It's important to get your nesting because it makes your block look really, really sharp. You know, it looks like you've done a good job of matching all your fabrics up and everything. So that's always an important thing to do. Nesting. Okay. Now with the needle down, I cut this all open so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. Just so I can see what I'm doing better. There we go. I pulled all of these pieces literally out of my 2.5 inch strips. Or 2.5 inch square boxes that I keep for log cabin. There's some standard sizes that I do keep in as pantry items, and I always find that they're ideal to work with. Okay. There we go. And last row, and then we'll have hopefully a block that we'll see. Excuse my coughing. Oh my goodness. Okay. There. The other nice thing about putting a frame around it, you give a place for all of these outside seams to rest, and you're not matching anything up. You know, like at the end, right, when you're putting, you know, your quilt together, you don't really match stuff up. You don't have to match up dog noses or ears or anything else like that, right? It's just all, you know, quick, simple little sewing. And last one. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now this is what the dog looks like, right? So you're going to have to press it and all the rest of this. Now we're going to start adding the outside pieces, right? Now that's what the mediums are here in the dog, but the piecing itself is, the outside piecing is for dark. I figured it would make a better dark. And what has happened? I am not sewing anything. Now my foot falls off. Okay, let's see what's going on now. Yeah, this thing is giving me issues. Oh my goodness. Oh well. It's when the bobbin might not be the best thread ever in the bobbin, but it does work, and I just unfluffed it in there a little while ago. So I will keep sewing with it. Okay, there, now let's start again. And we want to match up the ends, and we want them all to be sewn the right way, and the right way is where they all go up. There, just like so. There. Okay. Now let's put them on. Okay. And we'll take the big strings off of this. Okay. So now we'll go to the other side and put this on top, and these will go down. Okay. Yeah, sometimes putting something like this into a frame, it defines it, you know, from the rest of the block, because it is a directional block. You know, if you're adding it to, let's say, what I'm going to be doing with it, I'm adding as an orphan block, I have to add all my directional blocks the same direction, right? So I will now have a frame around it to give me a little bit more definition. There we go. And the blue. The long blues. There we go. I use this technique a lot to square up orphan blocks, you know, the ones that you don't know what size they are. Okay, it's kind of like, yeah, we have no idea what size you are, we have no idea what, you know, I'm just going to keep making you bigger until you're in the standard size. There we go. And last piece. There. Wait a minute, this is going up. Okay. Okay. This goes up? Yes, it does. Okay. Get my ends, meet my ends. So I match them and then hold on. And then all of this, the seams that are underneath, all go pointing that way. That helps even things out. Now, there we go. Now, okay, I'm going to show you what I did here on the back so you have an idea of the ironing plan. Okay, let's get this out of the way real quick. And, all right, so here it is. And just, the frame goes out, just gets pressed out. So every second row, like this one's going down, this one's going up, down, right? And you know, then what I did, I'm going to iron it, all the seams going this way, right? It's because there's a lot going on in here. I didn't want all this. That's the flattest way this thing is going to lay, right? So let me give it an iron and we'll get to our ta-da moment. Okay, so here we are. This is our Scotty Dog. Now, I saw that I turned the tail so it went up and like curved over, like some of the Scotty Dogs, they have their hair, their tail curling over. You could have, traditionally, this triangle, half square triangle is going the other way. It's up to you what you want to do. Don't worry about it. Now, I should have used a little bit darker pieces here. You'd have more definition in the head and the ears, but it works. It still works. Yes, there's a lot going on in this block. So I thought, yeah, this one was a lot of fun. This one was easy to put together too. So, you know, it was good use of those little half square triangles that we got kicking around, and I thought, yeah, we could have fun with this. Anyways, I do hope you give this one a try. And without the frame, it's 10.5 unfinished. And with the frame, it's 12.5 unfinished. So, you know, depending on what you're doing or what you want to do, use this block for, I mean, that's totally up to you. But I do hope you give it a go. So I hope everything is going splendidly for you and that life is treating you very gently. Until we meet again, you guys take care. Okay, bye! Hello again. We just want to thank you for enjoying our video and, you know, coming along with my husband and my YouTube adventure and quilting. And, you know, sometimes things don't work out as best they should, and sometimes they work out great. We're going, wow, that went well. But it's been an amazing journey, and I'm so glad I could share it with you. Share, like, and subscribe these videos. That really helps us out, and it helps us make more charity quilts, okay? So you guys take care until we have a chance to meet again, okay? Bye!